What is up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have a new Palworld update video for you for update version 0.1.5.0 for Steam. We're going to be going over all the new things that was added or changed, mostly changes and fixes in this patch. Let's get into it, shall we? What we're going to do with our patch notes here is we're going to go over some of the things that we can't actually show or explain in the game, and then the things that we can show or explain in the game will do so. We will start with the major fixes section. They've implemented a backup of save data on the world selection screen. They also fixed an issue with unnecessary data accumulating in save data. Whenever you're going into your saves, so for example, if you have a single player save, you could just hit start game here and select your save. We got one here. We mostly play it on a dedicated server. Restore from the backup data, you can click on that, so there are options to restore from backups now. They added fully supported keyboard key configuration also. This is absolutely amazing because you can go to options, you can go to controls, and now you can keybind whatever you want. You can change your use from F to E. You can do all that good stuff, change whatever you want. So you definitely can keybind now. This is a really nice improvement to the game. You can now kick people from the guild that are not online or not logged in. You used to only be able to kick them if they were logged in. So whenever you are the guild master, you just hit tab, go to your guild, and you can now remove guild members that are no longer online. Just click on them and you can kick them like this. You can also assign other people guild master as well. Under player issues, they changed the long press operation from players doing a task to allow continuous work by pressing the work button once, and that is switchable in the options settings. And they also fixed an issue where riding in prohibited hunting areas would not result in a crime. It does now. And improved the interaction accuracy of adjacent objects. So what the hold button means, so if you were to go to escape and go into options, go to game settings, and you'll see hold to toggle interaction. What this means is that if you have it on, you don't actually have to sit there and hold that F button or whatever the default is for you to interact with something and to craft. If you have it off, then what happens is you have to actually sit there and hold the button to craft it. Like so. But if you have it on, then all you have to do is hit the F button and it will automatically work for you. You don't have to sit there and hold it. You'll just sit there and work as long as you're close to that bench. So this is a really neat addition as well. So you could just basically hit F and not have to, sit there and hold the button. You can move your mouse around, but you can't move your character. If you do, it cancels it. But right now we're not holding F, and as you can see, it says just hit F to work. If you have it on the other mode, it'll say hold F to work. And whenever you're over here at the sanctuaries, no matter what you're on, if you're on foot, it still says criminal activity. If you're on your mount, it says criminal activity. Yeah, you got to pretty much go away from the sanctuary for it to be able to take that off your screen. Underneath the PAL section, they changed specifications so that when a PAL is instructed to attack aggressively, the PAL will attack enemies indiscriminately, even if they're not in combat. They corrected also an issue that allows PALs of rank 1 or higher to be selected as concentrated material. And they stay here in parentheses, higher ranked PALs yield more points when concentrated. They also fixed a bug where a large amount of experience points were gained and the level increased to 50 at once. If those both happened at the same time, PALs would not learn any active skills, and mitigated an issue where using the Mossandra's partner skill Grenader Panda on a dungeon boss would cause the boss to get stuck in walls. So now if you have your PAL out and your PAL is set with if you hit 4 on your numpad and you go to attack aggressively, it will just sit there and attack aggressively whether or not it's in combat or not. Kind of like so. So yeah, they basically will sit there and protect you from any PAL or enemy near you while you're out and about. So the Mossandra Lux rocket launcher mode that you can use with the right click called Grenader Panda, it shouldn't bounce them around as much now. Or shouldn't shit them into walls and stuff. And let's see if it works on a boss here. Should stun them, but I don't think it's supposed to knock them into the wall anymore. Oh, looks like he got knocked into the wall. Yeah. Don't know if... Where's that coming from? Okay, yeah. So be careful with the Masandra Lux. It will still knock bosses into the wall. Yep. Yeah, I'd still say that's in the wall, wouldn't y'all? But then again, they did say dungeon. Well, we got us a little weak Vixie here. Maybe we'll see if it kind of goes into walls or something. Yeah, it looks like it's still bouncing around. I'm not quite sure on that one. If you were to add a fourth campfire, they have 3 right here, and we're going to add a 4th one right here for this egg. It's still a little bit, you know, a little bit cold, it says. If you add 4, you're supposed to be able to have a full lava effect, like you are incubating in the lava. Looks like it still counts it as still being too cold, though. Let's build a 5th fire. Yeah, I'm not entirely too sure about that. It looks like I have about 8 fires near this one egg. And it's indoors, and we even put a wall on it here, and it's still saying it's too cold. So I don't know, maybe it's only on newer games or newer versions of the game. We have 1.5.0, but it doesn't seem like it's actually working, so I don't know. Or maybe it's just this type of egg. Very possible. Also, did you know we had a dedicated server? If you join our Discord in the description down below, there's a section there for our Palworld info and rules. Just agree to those with the emoticon, and you'll get access to the password and information how to join the server. It is free to join and play, and you can be in your own guild, and we can have up to 16 people at a time. There's several things they fixed under the base issues section. They fixed an issue where base pals would get stuck on top of logging sites, etc., and added measurements to prevent issues where base pals would wander around and get stuck at the border of the base area, which is great. Fixed an issue where pals at the base would get stuck repeatedly starting transportation tasks when the light bulb appears, and it would appear over and over again. I've seen that multiple times with our base pals. They also added measures to prevent the issue of base pals getting stuck in the farm on the roof, and fixed an issue where work pals would get stuck in a summon space. The dedicated server pals still don't work. We did test it, and we'll show you here shortly. They adjusted the default work priority of base pals. Anubises will prioritize manual labor before everything else, so base pals will do manual labor first, it seems like, and significantly relax building restrictions for stairs and triangle roofs, thank God. And they also fixed a sound issue with the infinite loop where pals at the base would use certain active skills. The specifications changed so that all changes in the environmental temperature are added up, so if you put 4 campfires next to each other, the surrounding area will have the temperature of a volcano. So 4 campfires will be the same equivalent as doing breeding in like volcanoes and whatnot. And they implemented a relaxed working style on the monitoring stand. So if you have a working stand, you may want to go ahead and go into it and check on the normal setting, because relax is what's going to be default on now. So if you have one of these monitoring stands, it will be default relax. So if you want it to be normal or something different, then you can change it, but it will be defaulted to relax. So they fixed the priorities and stuff of pals. They actually did not fix on dedicated server, at least, where you transfer to another base and all those pals are pretty much depressed and not eating and not do anything at all. As you see, most of them are just sitting there doing not a thing, and they're all sick, depressed, or weakened. That's still broken. I really wish they'd fix that. I really wish they'd fix that. So they finally relaxed the triangle roof pieces and also the stairs. If you were to build some stairs as well, it's a little bit easier to snap stairs, it seems like. And those little triangle pieces as well. Maybe. Let's see. We're gonna get the snap here. Oh look, I even snapped like that. It seems like it may be a little bit easier. Moving on to the balanced adjustment, and this is where they made some balances to the game. They significantly strengthened mining power of the Digtoys partner skills, fixed the abnormally high selling price of nails, nerfing our nail video that we did, and significantly increasing the number of police officers who appear when a crime is committed. The Free PAL Alliance crossbow has an electric shock effect on it now, and they adjusted the flight distance of the spear launcher and scatter spear launcher. They also increased the sanity value recovery amount on high quality hot springs. The Dig Toys attack has actually been increased, and well, when he does it, I guess. And you can see the Dig Toys does quite a bit more damage. It looks like they were doing about 10 to 11 per node, and I think before they were doing about 2, if I'm not mistaken. So they've really buffed Dig Toys. Here he goes. He's gonna go attack this one. Oh yeah, look at that. About 9 to maybe 11 looks like it's doing. They're still only considered a level 3 PAL though for mining. Also, the reduction of nails, it used to be quite a bit of money. Now, if you sell some nails to a vendor, one nail used to sell for 160, I do believe. Now it only sells for 20. So they also increased the range of the ball spreader. So now you'll shoot much further away, as well as the regular one. Also, if you make people mad, you get a lot more guards after you. Supposedly there's supposed to be a lot more guards whenever you're wanted. Hello? It's like a ghost town. Oh, they're in the walls. Never mind. Oh, what are you doing, man? So yeah, there's supposed to be a lot more guards and stuff around you. I mean, it doesn't seem like it really, but it seems like they still just spawn in the ground and stuff and glitch still, so maybe that might be what's going on, but yeah, it doesn't really seem that increased. Yeah, they're supposed to have like electric crossbows, but I'm not really seeing it. Come on, shoot me. Come on, shoot me. Take my shield off, actually. Come on, tickle me. I don't know, I'm not really getting an electric shock. Maybe there's a different Free PAL Alliance out there, but they added electric supposedly. Under the network related, they renovated the server lobby and the search by server name will now work. They also added the ability to view online players on a dedicated server, and on community servers this will only be displayed if the setting is enabled. Also, underneath others, they fixed the issue where day 5 memo was not placed. You can also now adjust the in-game brightness in the settings and fix many minor bugs, corrected various incorrect text, and improved measures against cheating. Before we check all that out, they also say we will continue development, placing top priority on fixing major problems and issues, and thank you for your continued support of Palworld. Now, you're supposed to be able to search for certain servers and stuff like that. I tried to search for our server, all I get is unable to connect to the Palworld online service. Check your internet connection, which it's fine. I'm able to connect to the server manually, still by IP address, but doesn't look like that really has been fixed. You can also now adjust the in-game brightness, which is pretty neat. We got it dark here. We're gonna go ahead and just jack it all the way up, see what happens. Go to graphics and brightness, which is at a default 0. You can go all the way up to a 1. Oh wow, I think it's getting daylight too though. Let's check that back down and see what the difference is. I'm gonna go back to a 0. Yeah, it was good daylight. It seems like it helps a little bit. And this is an update video, so we're going to say thank you to the late night crew. Thank you, KHX, Sergio, Wolfie, Sandy, Silver, John, EMC2, Rodnob, Aaron, Steady Bob, Jim K72, Kristen, Jaybird, Fubar, Chris, Sky Reaper 1, Hagar, Metalstorm, Charles, Anthony, Bob Greer, Vesselin, Brooke, Valiant, Fire K912, Gabe, 427, Kevin, Mom, and Fabio, which is upgraded. Thank you so much for being part of the Late Night Crew, for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to our Late Night Crew supporters as well. And that's it for this video. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Subscribing will get you Palworld updates just like this one when they release another update. For now, we'll continue doing the update videos for that. And hopefully, we'll see you next time. Peace.